Mild reversal in court. A man facing life in prison on kidnapping charges instead walked out of jail a free man today.
News 8's Barton Dieters was at that hearing. He's here with the lasting impact this case will have. Barton.
Right, Marlene. So it was a decision reached after the prosecutor found there was no evidence to show that this man actually intended to kidnap an 8-year-old girl who he picked up and carried out of a Grandville bowling alley. But for both defendant and victim, the plea deal is not the end of the story. On November 8th, Donald Ziegler was arrested and charged with attempted kidnapping at the Fairlanes bowling alley, where the 41-year-old Air Force veteran was a fixture over the better part of a decade. After a month-long investigation, police found that Ziegler, who was drunk at the time of the incident, had actually not tried to flee with the girl, and he was asking people if the screaming girl he was carrying belonged to them.
There's no child sexually abusive material, there's no ropes or straps, there was nothing to indicate that, what he was going to do beyond that.
Today he pleaded guilty to third-degree child abuse and attempted stalking.
Such that would cause a reasonable person to feel just that, either frightened or intimidated or harassed.
The plea agreement includes 5 years of probation.
In addition to the invasion of privacy and the time he's done in jail, they're also going to do a psychological assessment just to double check and make sure that this isn't the type of guy that they're letting off the hook.
Ziegler lost his job and now will have the word kidnapping come up when anyone Googles his name.
The severity of the charges alleged, his life's going to be impacted for a long time.
The defense agreed that based on what police knew at the time, the kidnapping charges made sense. In court, Ziegler agreed that his actions could cause the girl psychological harm, and the grandmother of the victim said the girl's suffering continues.
And unfortunately, at the end of this day, my 8-year-old granddaughter has been severely affected by this, as well as her family.
Prosecutor Chris Becker pointed out that while parents fear the danger presented by strangers, a child being snatched by someone they don't know is
extraordinarily rare. Yeah, that's the thing in being involved in the Children's Advocacy Center, that's the thing we talk about. Everybody worries about that, and that's don't talk to strangers, but it's usually somebody close to you, somebody that you know.
Ziegler will also have to pay restitution for the girl's psychological care. In studio control, Barton Dieters, News 8.